All right. So first off, I just want to thank you for taking some time to sit down with me, just to discuss
Sure, no problem, Trevor.
some issues here that I've been seeing in the last couple of weeks. So, as a group, we really value your feedback. You know, your input into the projects is always appreciated and very helpful for us. But at times, it can be difficult for us to follow or ask follow-up questions. Sometimes we feel like the direction you provide is a bit confusing, and sometimes we almost feel intimidated to ask follow-up questions for further clarity.
What do you mean? Like, name a specific example. I don't think that's how it goes.
So we feel like sometimes when we ask follow-up questions, you can become angry when we ask for the clarification and that sort of stuff. And in return, it's difficult for us to continue to ask questions as we move forward. But we really want to, because we value your feedback. Obviously, you're super knowledgeable. You've held your position for a long time and are very successful in what you do. So we want that feedback and we want to open up those communication channels so we just become more comfortable with requesting that further clarification.
You keep saying we. So who all thinks I'm like hard to talk to?
Me and the software team. There's two other people. I would be happy to have them come in with the conversation with you as well. So there's me and two other people in the group who are feeling this way, but we wanted to bring it up, and I should say I decided to bring it up just because I think it's something that needs to be addressed as we go forward. And obviously, if you have questions for us or you're confused by our questions, or there's certain ways that you want us to address you with questions we're asking, we'd be more than willing to.
I just don't understand where this is coming from. It seems really out of the blue. Like that's not what I felt coming out of these last couple meetings we've had.
Okay. All right. Well, no, that's good to have your side of things. 1 second. I had to shut the door. No, that's it's good to have your side of things. And I guess from your perspective, have you thought the conversations have been productive?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you guys asked my input and I give it, so I don't understand what the big deal is. I don't think I'm that hard to follow.
So when we ask follow-up questions, are you okay to that? Us asking clarification questions, you'd be willing to kind of give a background to your stance and why you are giving us some of the direction that you are?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I see where you're coming from. Sometimes I can get annoyed with questions that I think, I don't know, are obvious, but yeah, I can try to be more cool about that.
Okay, that'd be greatly appreciated. Again, I think it's really just a communication issue. You're super knowledgeable, and we want to be able to use you as a resource in these projects as we move forward. We'd be shortchanging ourselves if we didn't come to one of the people who has some of the most experience in what we're working on. But we really just want to make sure we have that open communication channel where we feel comfortable coming to you with questions. And then when you do give us direction, when we ask those follow-up questions, we just want to make sure that you're open to that, and we can continue to move forward and grow as a team.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can try harder to be a little bit better about communicating.
Okay.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
That'd be awesome. And then if there's anything that you need from us, by all means, feel free to suggest it. If there's anything you want to talk about now, I'd be open to that. Otherwise, if you want to think about it a little bit and we can get back together, maybe meet as a whole group and we can all talk through it. I think one of the things that could help this along is if we do have kind of defined communication channels. If there's a method of communicating that we all agree upon, whether that be email, instant messenger through work, or actually having regular recurring meetings, I feel like it could be something valuable as well.
Okay, I can do that.
You can do that? Awesome. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hey, so are there any questions that you have at this point?
No, I guess I would rather just kind of check in later with just you to see if I'm making any improvements. I wouldn't want to talk about it in a group. That would be embarrassing.
Okay. No, that sounds good. And moving forward, if there is anything that you're feeling animosity coming from me or anybody else, please bring it up, because it's something we obviously want to improve upon. The better we can communicate as a team, the better off we're all going to be.
That makes sense. Cool.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, let's plan on reconnecting here in a week or two, and we can just kind of check in, see how things are going. If you're comfortable with that, does that work for you?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, awesome. Well, it was good talking. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Trevor.